I know we did red button, blue button, but I find this one more interesting. You only need to watch the first 2 minutes.
There is a problem that I can't bring up without starting a fight.
The first 2 minutes, okay?
Every
This paradox splits smart people 50-50.
single Veritasium meeting in the last 2 months.
It's trivial.
I didn't think you would fall
This shit
for
is stupid.
side.
I've seen it.
What?
Well, now I'm curious now.
So here's the setup. You walk into a room and there's a supercomputer and 2 boxes on the table. One box is open and it's got $1,000 in it.
Bang.
There's no trick, you know it's $1,000.
Okay.
The other box is a mystery box. You can't see inside. You also know that this supercomputer is very good at predicting people. It has correctly predicted the choices of thousands of people in the exact problem you're about to face.
Well, it hasn't faced me
yet. You
yet.
don't know what that problem is yet, but you do know that it has been correct almost every time. Now, the supercomputer says you can either take both boxes, that is the mystery box and the $1,000, or you can just take the mystery box. So what's in that mystery box? Well, the supercomputer tells you that before you walked into the room, it made a prediction about...
First of all, who's even thinking of these stupid scenarios? I'm just curious. Like, who's coming up with this shit?
Your choice. If the supercomputer predicted you would just take the mystery box and you'd leave the $1,000 on the table, well, then it put $1 million into the mystery box.
Wait, say this again?
If the supercomputer predicted you would just take the mystery box and you'd leave the $1,000 on the table, well, then it put $1 million into the mystery box.
Okay.
But if the supercomputer predicted that you would take both boxes, then it put nothing in the mystery box. The supercomputer made its prediction before you knew about the problem. And it has already set up the boxes. It's not trying to trick you. It's not trying to deprive you of any money. Its only goal is to make the correct prediction. So what do? Do you take both boxes or do you just take the mystery box?
I take only the $1,000 box. What's the supercomputer gonna think about that one, huh? They're not ready for that one. I'm gonna fucking break this pussy.
It really doesn't matter who or what is making the prediction. All you need to know is that they are extremely accurate and that they made their prediction before you walked into the room. Pause the video now if you want to think about it.
I don't know. I guess. So, if you just take the mystery box, okay, if it predicts that you're only taking the mystery box, it gives you $1 million. If it predicts you're taking both boxes, you get the mystery box has 0. What? Is this not dumb as hell? In what world do you not take both? Yeah, I guess. I don't get it. Is the fucking... I don't know. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Got your answer?
So I should just take 2 boxes, like obviously.
I'm gonna say I'm just gonna take the $1 million and go with it.
Of course you take 2 boxes.
I would pick both boxes, I think.
I would not get the 2 boxes.
I think I'm taking both boxes.
Let's go. Okay.
This is seeming less paradoxical than I thought, because I should just go in and take the mystery box only.
No. What?
Wait, but I don't think it does it matter? Because okay, wait, it doesn't even matter though, because it's set up before you even go in the room. So it doesn't fucking matter. You should just take both boxes regardless. It's not like essentially with new knowledge, you have to figure out what you yourself would have done prior to the knowledge. But again, I don't think it matters because it's not like once you're in the room, you're not changing anything. It's already fucking, I don't know. You're too smart for this, bro? I think you're right.
There are 2 camps. 1 boxers who would take only the mystery box and 2 boxers who take both.
Because your choice doesn't matter. It's just, I mean, I guess it does matter, but like ultimately, okay, what I mean is like your choice doesn't matter because it's just based on what the computer is predicting, not what you'll actually do. So you should just always take both boxes.
But as American philosopher Robert Nozick wrote, to almost
Who the
everyone,
fuck is
it is
Robert
perfectly
Nozick?
clear and obvious what should be done. The difficulty is that these people seem to divide almost evenly on the problem, with large numbers thinking that the opposite half is just being silly. This is known as Newcomb's paradox, named for its inventor, William
bro. We do
Newcomb.
not care about
The
Newcomb.
Guardian newspaper polled over 31,000 people about this problem in 2016. 53.5% were 1 boxers and 46.5% were 2 boxers.
What?
Now, if you find it hard to see why anyone would pick the opposite side, Well, here are the arguments for each camp.
Smart.
Look, I'm a reasonable guy, and I like money. So I'm gonna do whatever gets me the most money. So let's go weigh the outcomes of both of these decisions. First, I'm gonna say that the probability that the computer predicted my decision correctly is gonna be C. So the computer got it right. And because of that, the probability it got it wrong is gonna be—
Okay, but again, what if I just broke the computer and I only took the $1,000 box?
1 minus C.
What
So
happens
let's
then?
look at what happens if I try the 2 box.
Computer
There's
ain't
a C
expecting
chance
that.
of me getting $1,000 and a 1 minus C chance of me getting $1,001,000. If I add these two together, I get a weighted sum, which is gonna tell me how much I can expect to get if I try the 2 box. This is also known as expected utility, or the EU of 2 boxing. And I can just simplify this expression a tiny bit. So let's look at what happens if I try to 1 box now. There's a C chance of me getting $1 million, and there's a 1 minus C chance of me getting nothing. So we can cancel this out, simplify this to just $1 million times C. If I equate these two expressions, I'm gonna get the C at which these two expected utilities are equal. And it turns out that the C at which this happens is 0.5005, or 50.05%, which means if the computer is better at predicting than what is basically random, then the expected utility of 1 boxing is gonna be higher, which means I'm sticking with my 1 box. Here's my $1 million. Take that, Casper.
First of all,
I'm sticking with my 1 box. Here's my $1 million.
that's like maybe $20,000 at most, not $1 million. Second of all, you didn't convince shit, bro. You basically said, oh, it could be a 50-50 chance. However, we know it's not because the computer's way smarter than fucking everybody. So I'm just gonna take the fucking gamble anyway.
And to me, the answer is you take both boxes. So here's how I think about the problem in a way that actually makes sense. You know that the supercomputer has already set up the boxes.
Yes.
So whatever I decide to do now, it doesn't change whether there's $0 or $1 million in that mystery box.
Yes.
And that gives us 4 possible answers.
Yes, this
that
guy's
I've
smart
written
as
down here.
fuck.
If there is $0 in the mystery box, then I could 1 box and get $0, or I could 2 box and get $1,000. But there could also be $1 million in the mystery box. And in that case, I would get $1 million if I 1 box, or I would get $1,001,000 if I 2 box. So I'm always better off by picking both boxes. This is known as strategic dominance, where I
Holy fuck, that stuff is L.
always pick the dominant strategy, which in this case is to 2 box. So give me those boxes.
The 2-boxer argument makes a lot of sense to me. Once you explain
Strategic
it,
dominance.
I'm like, okay, yeah, I can see why exactly you're right. But I can also see that just having those thoughts in your brain are what might allow the computer to give you nothing. I think I'm grateful that I just don't have those thoughts.
All right, now I think the rest of it is just like explaining the fucking theories behind it and shit. But extremely accurate. Set up before you walk in the room. Take the mystery box. Take 1K and the mystery box. Wait.
You either have a 50-50 chance to lose or a 100% chance to win. Like, why is there a 25-minute video?
Wait a minute. I think I just thought about this some more. I think I'm changing my answer as we speak. I think you just take the 1 box. Because it's extremely accurate and gotten it right every time. It's a free $1 million. Wait a second. But if it figured that out, then just take both anyways. Yeah, but it's too smart for, like, then you pick both boxes and get $1,001,000? Yeah, but it's extremely accurate, bro. You're not gonna outsmart it.
The decision was already made. The answer is to take both no matter what.
No, the decision was already made. Yeah, but like, it's always like 20 steps ahead of you, bro. Like, you think that you know what it's doing, but it knows that you think you know what it's doing, and it fucking is gonna top you. You just take the 1 box, I think. I think you just take the 1 box. It's not a mind reader, it's a prediction. Yes, bro, but like, it doesn't matter. It might as well be a mind reader, bro. Now you're just arguing semantics. Oh, it's not a mind reader, it's just a prediction with a 99.99999% fucking accuracy. Like, now you're just arguing semantics, man. The way I see it, it's an exercise in knowing yourself and what choice you would have made without knowing the answer. If you would have taken the mystery box anyways, you take it. Otherwise, you take both boxes. Fuck it, I'm just taking the $1,000 and call it a day. Like I said, there's no way the fucking computer predicts that shit.